Hey, welcome back. We are back to talking about the Twerhaw. In our last video, we went over the uh, basic gross motor function, the basic gross motor mechanics that go into the Twerhaw, assuming we are starting an ox on one side and then cutting through and ending up on the other side, complete with the function of the hips, as well as how the feet travel in relation to the hips. So today we're going to talk about other starting positions that you can be in for the Twerhaw and how these things work. Now, before we get into that, there's one thing that I'd like to review, and that is turning the sword in hand, because it is necessary for a lot of the positions that we're going to be in. And how this works is, right, we're in our standard grip here. I'm kind of keeping my thumb right here. Got, about this much of my thumb on the cross. Now, what this is not is a turning of the wrist. See how we get this bent wrist here? That is not the way to get from here to here. What we do get from here to here is the motion starts with taking the thumb and kind of pushing the cross guard away. And go away. And what the rest of the hand does is, when you see a piece of fabric and that fabric looks like it feels real good, like it's real soft, so you kind of walk up to it and go, oh, this is it's good fabric right there. That's the motion that you do here. Thumb pushes this off to the side, and these fingers just kind of close like so that you end up in this kind of false grip. You can practice this by just kind of like keeping the pommel on the palm of your hand as you move the hilt back and forth. You can use this to go 90 degrees. You can use this to go 180 degrees. Practice both, because you will find yourself using both. We do this with a one-handed weapon. I've got my master here. Same thing applies. Same exact turn. In fact, the winding actually helps with this. You see that at no point in going back and forth do I get any excessive flexion or extension in my wrist. So you can do this while you're just sitting around. You don't need a whole lot of space. You can just sit there watching TV, reading a book in one hand and turning the sword in the other. But it's a motion that takes practice, but it's a relatively simple motion, and the better you internalize it, the easier it'll be to fence. So that's it for this video, and when we get back into it, we're going to use these mechanics in starting our Twerhaw from other positions. Cool, so I will see you shortly.